I'm meteorologist and tech scout Matt Sanderson, and today we're talking about Hurricane Harvey and the DoD response and relief effort. Hurricane Harvey slammed into Southeast Texas as a major Category 4 hurricane late Friday night, August 25th. After that, it kind of hovered in place. Winds at one point in time initially were up to 130 miles an hour. In addition to that, the rainfall rates were extremely torrential, and we had rainfall totals over 50 inches when it was all said and done. Now, torrential rainfall and extensive storm damage from Harvey has created an enormous demand for the aid in Southeast Texas and Louisiana. The entire Texas National Guard of about 12,000 troops were ordered to assist in disaster relief efforts. As of August 29th, a long list of resources have been dedicated to disaster response. Everything from the Coast Guard to the National Guard to the Air Force, Army, and even Navy were all involved as we tried to get things under control. Priority number one goes to search and rescue. From that point forward, we're talking about disaster relief efforts right out of the gate. After the situation calms down, then we enter more of a learning opportunity in order to better prepare us for future events. Numerous technologies are currently being researched, analyzed, and tested for future applications, just like what we're seeing in Houston and along the Gulf Coast extending into Louisiana. Florida Atlantic researchers are not just looking for novel ways to monitor critical infrastructure, but they're also looking at ways for us to look at UAV capabilities in disaster relief settings. The research goes beyond what you can see on the surface. Critical infrastructure monitoring allows us to learn from particular events, like Hurricane Harvey. Also, the UAVs will be equipped with a large-scale surveying capability. This capability is unique in the sense that it would allow our first responders to know if they're really needed most in certain spots around the area. For example, Houston metro area. French researchers are also looking at ways to pursue wireless sensor networks and pairing that with multi-UAV setups in an effort to make disaster response and relief efforts a little bit easier. The primary focal point identifies the roles of wireless sensor networks and unmanned aerial vehicles in an emergency management setting. Focuses range from early warning systems to situational awareness and even damage assessment. Challenges like security, coverage, and reliability remain, but the vision is clear. We're well on our way to reduce threats from natural disasters. Another group of researchers from Georgia Institute of Technology, also Northeastern University, and researchers overseas moved together in more of a collaborative approach to look at ways that we can get unmanned aerial vehicles and disaster management. In this research, UAVs not only survey the affected areas, but also assist in key wireless communication links between the survivors and the nearest available cellular infrastructure. This is a push that would prove very valuable, just like in Hurricane Harvey. Available cellular connectivity played a critical role in the search and rescue efforts. We live in a time where technology is quickly advancing. This is excellent news for the DoD, as the goal is always to protect the population, the critical infrastructure, and to mitigate the risk with any future event. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also LinkedIn.